got another bread maker. Who says you don't need two? I felt like I'm so excited to try this one. I thought that it would only be fitting to break it in with making some dough for some homemade cinnamon rolls. I'll make a loaf of bread, but I'm so excited about making this. So we're gonna start 1 1/3 cup of warm water, not too warm, about 100 degrees. Half a cup of room temperature butter, that's 1 stick, just in case you know, cut up into chunks. 5 tablespoons of sugar, 1 large egg, 1 teaspoon of salt. That's a half teaspoon, so one teaspoon of salt. 4 1/2 cups of all-purpose flour. 1 tablespoon of active yeast. Just putting it right on top of the flour. That's it. That's it. I'm gonna close the lid. I'm gonna choose setting number 12. That way my dough will rise in my machine. And we can start. My dough is done rising. I had melted 1 stick of butter, taken 1.5 cups of brown sugar, and I'm gonna put 2 tablespoons of cinnamon and get it all mixed up. Gonna mix all of this good in together. We're gonna dump out the dough. And then I'm gonna put up a little bit of flour down. I'm gonna roll this out into a rectangle. It's so fluffy. It smells so good. Just gonna pour the melted butter all over. And I'm just gonna get it all over the dough. And I'm gonna just take my brown sugar and cinnamon and put it all over. Just gonna roll it up. I'm not pulling on the dough really hard because this dough has worked hard today. I think these are gonna be big cinnamon rolls. It's like over a foot long. I'm gonna cut them into slices about 1 inch thick. A really big baking dish that I've sprayed with cooking spray. And I'm just gonna place them in there, but I wanna give them room to expand because they're gonna rise one more time for about 30 minutes. These are gonna get just a little bit more butter on top, and I'm gonna cover them with a tea towel for about 30 minutes, and then we'll bake them. I have a few stragglers I'm just gonna put into another pan. This is after 30 minutes of rising with the tea towel. They're going in the oven for 17 minutes on 350 degrees. So while these are baking, I'm gonna make the glaze that's gonna go all over the top. We're just gonna do so easy. 3 cups of powdered sugar. I'm not even gonna measure, about a tablespoon of vanilla. And I have questions about this vanilla. It's clear. It's clear imitation vanilla. About a tablespoon. And about 4 tablespoons of milk. Again, I'm just gonna eyeball it. I'm just gonna whisk it together. I think that's gonna be perfect. Aren't those beautiful? Let's put some glaze on them. I'm just gonna take my whisk. I sure wish that y'all could smell this. There you go. Perfect homemade cinnamon rolls. These are perfect. Make it.